It was a mystery some thought might never be solved.
We don't have child abductions or kidnappings that occur. It was very unusual.
A mother tucks her child into bed, closes the door, then never sees her again.
It overwhelmed me. My goal was to solve this case.
Now, after 18 long years, shocking new developments in this chilling cold case.
We have cases that can now be solved, so it just means that the criminals cannot rest.
It's morning, and the sleepy suburb of Midwest City, Oklahoma, has just awoken to a nightmare.
Baby doll, this is your Uncle Bubba. I miss you, baby. You know the number, you call us. We're all worried sick about you. You got your mama here, and your papa and your Bubba. And we need you home, baby.
Sometime in the middle of the night, 8-year-old Kirsten Hatfield disappeared from her own bedroom. Her little sister sleeping just a few feet away.
There were no screams, no signs of struggle at the time. Our hopes were we would recover her very quickly. Maybe she'd gone next door and fallen asleep somewhere, or was at a friend's house.
But it soon becomes clear something more sinister was lurking. Police find a window in the girl's bedroom cracked open.
We did have evidence on the windowsill, which was a blood stain.
And there were other tragic clues. Tucked away along the fence line in the backyard, detectives discover young Kirsten's underwear, also stained with blood.
Time is precious in these type of situations. The mother of Kirsten indicated she saw her last at 11:30 at night. 6:30 the next morning she was missing. We immediately went into the mindset that the child had been taken.
Investigators from several local agencies, as well as the FBI, quickly swarmed the area.
We obviously canvassed the neighborhood to see if anybody had seen anything, heard anything, or anything was unusual.
But other than one neighbor telling officers he heard dogs barking at around 2 in the morning, no one reports anything suspicious.
We sent off the blood stain from the windowsill. We sent off the blood stain from her underwear. They did come back with an unknown male profile, but they weren't able to link the two samples to each other at that point in 1997.
Kirsten's own mother, at the time an admitted drug user, worries the kidnapper might be someone from her troubled world. But detectives wondered, could it be someone closer to home?
Well, you have to look at the family members because they're the last ones that saw her when she went to bed. The family was very dysfunctional at that time, so we didn't know who was a suspect and who was not.
With the full force of both local and federal authorities scouring the area, detectives remained hopeful they would find clues to young Kirsten's mysterious disappearance.
It was a real whodunit.
But soon, days turned into months, and before long, the case went cold.
We classified it as a cold case because we weren't getting very many leads after 18 years.
All that seemed left were the occasional missing person signs, sadly reminding the town of the little girl who vanished without a trace.
It's never been laid down. It's always been assigned to an investigator. Of course, you know, through attrition, retirement, even death, we've reassigned the case to additional investigators. We all want to know what happened.
Then, in June of last year, a new team joined the investigation.
I started going through the case and re-looking at all the evidence, and then at that point we decided, hey, technology's changed, let's resubmit our evidence.
We know that any analysis that was done before would need to be redone, and we just wanted to make sure there weren't items that maybe hadn't been tested that we needed tested.
Little did they know, what they were about to find would blow the case wide open. Still to come.
Well, we actually went to another town in Oklahoma because we had some information that Kirsten may possibly be buried there.
The cold case heats up. Plus,
We basically had the smoking gun, we just had to figure out who it matched to.
would cops finally have answers and a suspect?
Our lab called me and he says we got a hit.